What's good, guys? This is probably the first and last time you're ever gonna see my room. You know what I mean? Yeah, like I live at Wood Green. I'm living in the hood, so this is the kind of room that we have in the hood. I probably won't be living here much longer, so it's not a big deal. But yeah, this is my room, and we're gonna turn this room into the map room. This is the second vlog for the 80 days trip. We're gonna turn this room into the map room. I just want you guys to see the whole makeover and experience. There's probably a few things you're wondering. First of all, if it's a room, where's the bed? Or you see, my hair's actually a bit messy. I'm gonna put this hat on because yeah, I ain't been in the barber. I've been planning a lot. But yeah, the first thing you're wondering, where's the bed? Now this is my bed. Now this is not my bed. My bed is a mattress, and it's not because I didn't have a bed. I actually did have a bed, but this is the story that happened behind the bed. When I started filming videos, this is kind of top. When I started filming videos for YouTube, I really wanted to make good videos, and I was really, I want to make videos and people feel it, and no one wanted to film for me, so I said, listen, I'm gonna have to get my own setup in my room. I bought lots of equipment, like camera holders and all that kind of stuff, and I wanted to set up my own studio in my room. And the sacrifice I had to make for that was that I had to get rid of my bed. I was like, yo, am I gonna sleep in my bed? But it's like, if you believe in something, you gotta make it happen. So I said, you know what, I'm gonna sleep on the floor. I don't really care, So whenever I needed to film, I just lift up this mattress as opposed to having a whole bed which wouldn't move out of the room, if you get what I'm saying. You gotta make things happen when you're trying to do stuff. This is Rita. Rita's actually filming. Could you mind? Yo, you're not gonna come into the camera. I'll show her afterwards anyway. Don't worry, I'll turn around the camera. The way I'm planning to do the 80 days, what we wanted to do is I wanted to be a participation thing where everybody was involved. So what I'm trying to do is I'm trying to get videographers to cover different parts of the journey, lots of different videographers. So what I got Rita to help me with this one, and then hopefully I'll get someone else. So basically, if you're a videographer and you have some of your work, send me a link at 80days@sulibreaks.com, and then I'll probably call you in and we'll discuss, and you film another part of the vlog. So ultimately, we're planning to expand it around the world. So every part we go around the world, every city, we'd have a different videographer. So when the credits come back, it'll be like we all shot the whole movie together, if you know what I'm saying. So we created the whole video. That's what we're planning to do. So I had my cousin helping me on the first one, even though he's not a videographer, and I got Rita helping me on this one. So then hopefully we just make the whole thing into a big kind of movie. Quick tour. This is the microphone, which I shot all my spoken word on. Like I had to buy everything myself and set up everything because at times no one wants to help you. So this is a microphone that I recorded most of my audios on. I recorded all of them up until even parents are the hardest people to please. It's only recently I stopped using it for all the new pieces that are coming out. I recorded in the studio, but all this microphone held me down, you know what I mean? This microphone, bless out Why I Hate School but Love Education, I Will Not Let an Exam Result Decide My Fate, American Dream, and many more pieces before that you guys have never even heard or on my YouTube, but you guys just can't be bothered to sing. So this microphone is kind of monumental to me. It has a sentimental kind of aspect. And this over here, even though it's messy, this is the wall of success. Anything I write on this wall is going to come to be. I think it's so important to write down your goals, and this wall made me realise it. Because the first thing, though, I don't want to see too much of this stuff because these are future plans and all that stuff. But the first thing, like if you could show this, like Rita, this one, yeah, 1 million views. I wrote this like about 4 weeks before Why I Hate School but Love Education. I always knew I wanted to create a video on YouTube which a lot of people watch. And I wrote this, and people used to come in my room. That was the only thing, a piece of paper there at the time. People used to say, why have you got 1 million views on your wall? Is that what you think you're going to get on YouTube? So I was like, I just had it because someone said to me, visualize what you want. So I put it on this wall, and you don't have to believe me, no word of a lie. 3 weeks later, the first video I released after putting this on my wall, 1 million views. That's no word of a lie. Anything, even on this side, I wrote 100k subscribers, August 2013. If you're a fan, I wrote that before. If you're a fan of my work, you've noticed that I hit 100. When I wrote this, I think I had 5,000 subscribers. I didn't know how I was going to hit 100,000. I had like 5,000. When I hit 100k subscribers, I think it was January, February, March, June, July. In July, I hit, just before it hit August, just before I hit 100k subscribers on YouTube. So people, like, if you believe in something, visualize it. This is my wall of success. Anything that comes on this wall, that's why I don't take anything down from this wall. Anything that's on this wall, it's going to happen, God willing, you know what I mean? So you might see a couple $1 million signs up in there, £1 million signs, so yeah, be careful and watch out. And this is the wall of planning, like this is all the plans that I make and all that kind of stuff. So I mean, since the 80-day tour is going to incorporate all of these, and we're going to make them come to fulfillment through that. And now we're going to turn this wall into the map room in honor of the 80 days that we're about to travel. And we're going to be going back and forth from this wall until we finally plan the whole journey and make it happen. So just do a little bit of redecorating, not drastically. we're about to get started. Shout out to Wall Monkeys for hooking me up. I actually met the CEO and founder Jason when I was in Canada, and I posted on Facebook I need a gigantic map, and he was like, yo, well, yeah, I got you, I'll hook you up. But when I mean, I didn't know they'll hook me up this much, you know what I mean? So yeah, I mean the map is huge, as I'm seeing right now, and also it actually sticks onto the wall, which is very, very cool. So if you just, I mean, if you check out their site, I'll probably put the link in the description actually, if you want anything. They don't just do maps, they do lots and lots of different stuff, and I really appreciate them hooking me up still. Now we're just going to print all the cities, and we're going to print them and pin them up, and we're going to leave space. And what we're going to do, we're going to print the cities, and then I'm going to print a sheet, and each sheet I want to be full by the end of the time we get to we finish planning and we're ready to take off, because I'm going to fill them with activities, I'm going to fill them with people I got to meet in every single place. I printed out all the cities that we're going to be going to, and like I said, it's left blank, and the blanks are for you guys to fill in. Obviously we've got a few people that we're meeting already. I confirmed on Twitter, I confirmed on Facebook, we're meeting exciting people. For instance, we've got Troy Carter, who manages Lady Gaga. We're going to be meeting him when we're out in LA. And I've got a few other people. I don't want to say too much until we get everything solidified. You know what I mean? Probably Jimmy Wells, the founder of Wikipedia, as well, one of the people we're going to be meeting. A couple guys from SoundCloud, Dropbox. We've got all of this, you know, and the creators of the Kano computer. If you don't know about the Kano computer, Alex Klein and Jonathan Raff, you know, and Jonathan Raz. Well, I can't pronounce second name properly, but yeah, lots of people are going to be meeting. So right now, the rest is for you guys to fill out. Right, so I'm going to fill out all the cities. And as we progress through the 80 days, and you lot send me your emails to 80days@sulibreaks.com, we're going to be doing more and more and filling out. Hopefully we fill out the whole thing before we fly out. As you can see, we're starting to map out all the places. I mean, the next thing we want to do is start to fill in activities. I'm obviously like Stockholm, Berlin. We've got like the Dropbox and SoundClouds guys we're going to be meeting. But on top of that, I mean, if you have any other things that are going on, or any amazing people, any amazing innovation, or if you're an artist and you want to collaborate in an amazing way, if you're a videographer as well and you want to film that part of the journey there, send it 80days@sulibreaks.com. But next thing is up to you guys. Basically, I just open that up and we'll start filling in. Hopefully the next vlog we'll start explaining the different things. And in terms of the cities, there's 2 cities that it seems like it's imperative that I'm going to add 2 countries. But I don't know which cities to go in the country, but we got a lot of response from Australia. So it seemed to primarily be between Sydney and Melbourne. So I'm still debating between the 2. If you guys can help me decide, that would be great. If you're a promoter or you know anything going on, let me know. And the same with Lagos or Abuja. You know, I had to visit my Nigerian brothers. Obviously, you know, from Ghana. But yeah, I've got to spread a bit of love to my other brothers on the West Coast. So it's between Lagos or Abuja. I'm not sure which one to go to at the moment. There's some pretty good authors from Nigeria who I'd really like to check out and meet. So we're still debating. I mean, apart from that, there's a lot of other cities which we got requests, like a lot came from New Zealand. And then obviously with North America, I mean, San Francisco, LA, New York, there's more cities around there that we could maybe potentially squeeze in. I'm not promising anything, but these are the definites, and we just want to meet them up and then hopefully circumnavigate this globe and come back to my hometown London City, you know what I mean? But yeah, so I'm putting these ones aside, and you lot just hit me up and let me know which ones. And also I really want to hear from artists. I don't feel like I got enough artists who hit me up wanting to collaborate, you know what I mean? I want to hear from artists. Maybe you feel it's a bit like I'm gonna ignore you, but I won't, you know what I mean? There's a lot of videographers, there's a lot of people, there's even animators hit me up, you know what I mean? So that's really cool. And I'm gonna be creating my own pieces as well. At the same time, the new EP's done Unspoken Words, you know, yeah, I'm looking forward to putting that out there before I take off, or maybe after I take off. But definitely more videos, more everything. So peace around the world in 80 days, here we go.